since you've always been a big supporter of my show.
Oh, am I going down?
Going down right here, you always support my show.
I'm the hem of the garment.
I don't know about that, but come on, I'm gonna bust you one. Bless you, buddy.
Wow.
Man, you get a bandana you on, man.
This is what I'm talking about.
Whatever you want to do it.
I'm telling you, this
I don't know
right
what he
here.
talking about. He always talk about my show. Never heard said one thing about my show.
Exactly. I'm an early joiner.
Well, I don't know about the show, but I admire you with everything you've ever been in.
I appreciate it.
You see his movie? You see his series?
You see, you show me everything I do.
Oh my God.
Did you do the series? You see the series?
I still. My husband and I used to always talk about if we were gonna have. My husband and I used to talk about Joe and said that we were gonna have a great limousine service.
Okay, there you go.
And shout out to Pierre for staying.
On a real tip, hopefully it's not first person that called me and tell Pierre to keep doing what you're doing, because this thing, it's the thing.
I appreciate it. The panic room. The panic room.
Like this.
And what Ron said was you wanted to do.
Look at all the beautiful folks here for Tommy. What's up?
What's up?
I do a little segment on my podcast saying Backstage, so I just talk to folks.
Yes.
Okay.
Atmosphere.
You must
Okay.
get a ticket. You got to come to this show tomorrow. You didn't come
Who are
today.
you?
I am his best friend's
There it is.
wife.
That's my wife.
So can you say that again? Put me to a sympathizer. Sympathizer. It's some of us.
It was good. He is funny as hell. He's hilarious.
I love Tommy. He's funny than a mug. It was a great show. Tommy is always hilarious.
We enjoyed it very much. It was good.
It was great. I mean, it was amazing.
One of the best I've ever seen.
It was.
In this place, yes. I know. That's right. We support hometown all the time.
I'm hometown.
Well, all right.
we
Well,
know.
we'll be here for you the next time.
I'm from here.
Yes, you from
I didn't know
Not
that.
Baltimore, but DC.
I didn't know that.
Baltimore and DC. Totally different.
Yeah, PG.
It is. I'm from Baltimore.
Oh, y'all from
They
Baltimore?
did.
Yeah.
DC.
He played the hell out of Babs and Babs.
Right.
He played the hell out of that role.
We can clear this whole hall, make sure the people can. Oh, get out of here.
Really? What's up, Pete?
Do your thing, brother. Do your thing.
You got this off camera.
No, you still.
You good, boy?
Of course, man. Come on, man. You doing your goddamn thing.
Yeah.
I'm here to support you. You're a DC player, so I gotta support you, man.
Come on now, you know what it
You
is.
still funny, man.
Come on, have a piece of cake.
I met your crew in there. I didn't
Oh,
meet your
yeah?
crew. Yeah, I met your best friend's wife's husband.
Oh shit, goddamn.
Come on, give me a hand. What's wrong with you?
I'm the hand. I'm the whole body. I had two French frontiers. I did the whole body.
I ain't had nothing, so you ain't gonna get nothing.
Oh my God. I love you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. I had to make it
Just go down your hand.
Alright, thanks, Tommy. Hometown. This,
Oh, man, just stop.
Yeah. We ain't do Hollywood. We ain't do Hollywood.
Thank.
Okay. Hold on. He didn't Varnell Hill me, so let's just thank you for that. You didn't Varnell Hill me. How you feel about that?
Okay, the word was you was thinking of Barnell Hill.
Huh?
Was you saying you Barnell Hill you one time?
Did you Varnell? You might have Varnell Hill me. You might have. It's all good. It's all good.
One of the comics, what is his name? Cowboy, whatever.
Cowboy, whatever.
I forgot his name. Cowboy.
But here's my thing. I just saw the show.
All right,
As usual, fabulous.
Right. Thank you, man.
No, and I'm not bullshitting you, dude. We were talking about, I've seen people who started off with us. You started a little before me, but us, and then they kind of fell out. They don't have it anymore. You know what I'm saying? What is it about the love of comedy that you fuck with, that you like so much? You know, this is all about the comedy.
Yeah. This is I don't have to depend on nobody to do it.
Okay, I like
It's between me and them.
Right.
It's between me and them. It's an intimate relationship. You know, it's my ideas and the way I see things, and sharing it with people who think the same.
Right.
I just got lucky that a lot of people think the same as I do. You see what I mean? So even if it's a white audience or Spanish audience or whatever, my thinking, the way that I think, is just common ground.
Right.
My comedy is based on things that everyone sees.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But why does some comics seem like they got stuck in the 90s and they haven't evolved yet? And you have. Is it? I mean, you're just entertaining to watch. So you can, let's be honest, you get to get away with the beatbox, the music. You got extra little stuff in the arsenal. There's some things that's got jokes to tell.
Right.
So if shit don't work for you, I'm not that, but you know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you're saying. I got weapons.
Yeah, weapon. There you go. But what is
an arsenal?
Arsenal weapons. So it also wonder, like, is that what you think keeps you like just confident on stage? Because your confidence is up next layer. You talk racial shit sometimes, you know, it ain't just hee ha ha shit. You get down.
Right. Well, first is the love of it.
Okay.
Because I fell into it sort of in a divine way. You know, my friend told me just try it. Yeah, in the Penthouse.
Wow, the strip club.
Yeah, that was my first.
Really?
And when I went to go on stage, the manager said, "You got 5 minutes." And I looked at my boy. I said, "What am I gonna do?" He said, "I mean, I don't give a fuck what you do. Just say something." Because he was convincing me that I could be a comedian. When the first thing I said, it was there. So it was already a blessing at that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, it was a gift of mine because I was just funny around the way, and I come from a funny neighborhood.
Sure.
But the second I knew that there was technique involved, see, once I went past just the raw funny.
Joning and just saying some dumb shit. Yeah.
Then I got to understand the technique of stand-up. That's when I went to LA and started observing, you know, and about 7 years in doing stand-up.
No, yeah. I ain't gonna let you saying that easy.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you something. When I started, there used to be competitions. And soon as Tommy
Not
Davidson,
7 days in.
Fuck that. When somebody said, "Well, Tommy Davidson's on the show," okay, so who gets second? Okay, let's be real. You hurt my heart at the Budweiser at the.
Tell them about that. Was that the thing with the weed?
I smoking weed, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They were like, "Man, you smoke
This
more
is
weed."
funny.
They were like, because you was on the show, and I saw you. Well, I heard about you. That's why, because it was what the Triples the comedy club.
Yeah, Triples. You win $500.
Right, then you move on to the Warner Theater.
$500, man. You win.
At the Warner Theater. So somebody said, you might be funny up here if you get high. And I'm thinking, I need anything because I heard about you. They're like, man, Tommy Davidson win this. I said, all right. I got high and fucked around, didn't remember my material. I saw you, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You went on before me, and I got intimidated. I was like, I
was the weed.
Nigga, it was your act, nigga. That's what it was. Damn the weed, motherfucker. It was your. Okay, it was the Tommy nigga. Somebody was smoking the Tommy Davidson, motherfucker. I was like, woo wee, this is some bullshit here. I got to follow this shit. Once you start doing it, and the crowd was going with you, I was like, nigga, I got jokes. I ain't got all this and shit.
Right.
And so then, look, we were so proud of you. Then you went to you went to LA.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to your whole back because we can do another time.
Right.
But my point is, you're still out here doing it at a high level.
Right.
Are you tired? Do you ever get tired of it? Does it wear to you? Or what makes you keep doing it? This is 30-some years, bro.
Right. You know, I get tired of traveling sometimes, and anybody would. But I can never get tired of this. Because this, like I said, it's an intimate relationship. You know, when I go places, I exchange ideas for laughs.
Right.
You know, like I'm like a surgeon. You know, open heart surgery, you gotta open it up, get into it, you can treat it and all this. I'm a closed heart surgeon. Do it from the stage. You know what I mean? I can spread happy in one grenade.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
You know, and it's just one of those things I always love. You know, about 7 years in, I was watching the Bruce Lee special, and he said, the dude asked me, "Hey man, how are you such a good martial artist?" Right? And Bruce Lee said, "Well, I practice so hard, everything. Judo, all these different styles, I practice them so hard, and when I fight, my body moves at the speed of a reflex. But it's not natural because I had to practice to get to that point." So he said, what I experience in martial arts is a natural unnaturalness and unnatural naturalness. And I was like, you know what? Suppose I did it all good. Impressions, political, sex, race, impressions. Suppose I did them all at once, kept practicing them all, and then plot myself on stage where the improv part comes, and it seems like, you know, it's a natural unnaturalness because although I have material, everything looks spontaneous.
Right. Yeah.
Because everything goes together. You know?
Right.
And it comes from work, from time. You know, being an MC and saying, man, you gotta go to this, that, and everything. Or, you know, the waitress drops the glass. It's all of it. It's all the concentration that it takes. You know?
I watch your act. Like I said, it was sold out tonight, you know, as usual. That place be packed out. But my thing is this. Do you understand how blessed you are, man, with the talent you have?
Yeah.
No, brother. Your talent has sustained your life and your living. When all else fails, relationships, marriage, whatever you go through, whatever.
Yeah, life. Yeah.
The stage has saved you. I believe that.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have such talent that it's like, it's some people have to really, I don't say you have to work on your act, but you're just gifted with that.
Thank you, man.
No, nigga, I'm being 100 with you. That is a black, I'm funny, and I'm funny, but I'm not gifted with a whole bunch of stuff that can sustain me through anything. You get what I'm saying? And I think that is so dope, man. And the fact that you still give a high level performance is I've been around people like us.
Yeah.
If they're, hey, what's up, nigga? Sit down, what's up? How y'all doing? And not you.
But it's all around me. It's all around me, you know, it's just the standard of excellence.
Okay.
And the standard of excellence doesn't have to do with economics. It doesn't have to do with what job you got.
Okay.
You know, there's a difference between the junior high janitor comes in, just does his stuff, makes sure his job is done, he goes home. And the other one comes in, you know, professional, got his stuff, does all the waxing, does all the things efficiently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Takes his money, buys a home, you know, and it's the same job. It's the same job. The other one could be back there eating barbecue potato chips. He said, I ain't going out there right now, but the other one say at 4 I do this, at 5 I do that. Go and get my what is it, a Plymouth Electra, what was it, the cars they used to drive?
Electra?
Yeah. They had the curb guards. Yeah, man.
I'm going to get you sitting down, you know, and talking bigger than this. This is just my little show. I call it Panic Room Backstage Pass.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
So this is where I like to go around in the comedy club. It can be comedy, it can be hip hop shows, it can be whatever it is. I don't care, boxing matches, and just talk to the people backstage and see how I got the atmosphere. I got all the people in here, man. They love you. I got some interviews with people, man, loving you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You represent DC well, brother. DMV very, very well.
And I owe him an interview.
Yes.
I owe him like an interview.
We're gonna hit it, right. Remember that, right?
We've been passing each other like 2 comments.
Right.
I would say some of it's me though, just on the strength that I've been busy.
I understand.
You know what I mean? But it's always been the same person. I've known him from the very start.
Oh yeah.
The one thing I respect about P the most is that he wasn't comfortable with what was happening with us out west, so he just always did his own thing. Movies, all that stuff. He just decided he was gonna do it his way, because he wasn't feeling all that.
I appreciate it.
You know, and was honest with it.
Right. And when I want y'all to, and people always know, I love comedians. I'm so
love comedy.
No,
I know.
No, I
since I'm Andy Evans, boy.
Oh, come on now. But if someone messes up in the audience or I don't have the right microphone, I get upset, man, because this is a art.
Right.
I treat it like my baby.
Right.
You're not gonna disrespect me by not having no sound system right, having a motherfucker heckle talking
right.
No, sir. You
right.
couldn't. So I respect comics and the comics who do this, man. People don't understand it. People want to beat us sometimes. A lot of times, like, man, I want to do that. They don't understand the heart that goes into that. Let's be honest, we ain't gonna go into it right now, but the ups and downs you've been through, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
This has saved you.
Oh yeah.
And I ain't playing with this.
There ain't no doubt.
Okay.
It's that gift, and you're right. But you know, I'm just grateful.
There you go.
I'm just grateful because I ain't wake up one morning and say, hey, you know, give me this. You know, it's just something that sustains me, but it's real. And a lot of all of my comedy comes from my contact with human beings that are about something.
There it is,
you know
man.
What I mean?
We're gonna have that sit down, man. That real longer sit down, man. I love you, brother. I mean that.
Too,
and you know that's why I come to the shows, man. I love you. And
Pete, man. Pete, boy.
Man, he's fun to watch too, man. So good. Again, man, thank you for coming on. The Panic Room Backstage Pass, brother.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to go watch your next show.
Come on.
Enjoy it. We're gonna do that, all right, baby boy?
All right.
Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate it, bro.
Jordan does what he does. Brady does what he does.
All right. Okay.
All right. I beat Michael Jordan in a poker one time, right?
Oh, did you?
And he was mad. He was motherfucker. I mean, he was kicking. It was at one of his. It was at one of his own tournaments.
Right.
And he came up to me later when I was shooting pool, right? And he said, man, how you do that, man? I said, Michael, you dunk basketballs. I dunk mines.
Ooh. There it is, baby boy. I love you, man. We out.
You heard that.